So, as this channel is really all about the Beatles and guitar, I'm introducing a new video series with this video today, which is starring this guy, Mikey Arugula, and it's all about him searching for the world's greatest Beatles collections and memorabilia. So, if you like the Beatles, if you like Beatles songs, I think you're gonna like this video series. So, enjoy it. I'm in it, but I'm really just a side guy on the interview, and it's all about Beatles memorabilia. So sit back and enjoy, and you'll also get some new videos from me, Dan, and Matt as well. Cool.
All right, recording started. Hey, it's Mikey Arugula here. Now, I've been collecting Beatle memorabilia for 60 years, and I'm searching the planet for the largest Beatle collectors. And I think I found one of them. I am so happy tonight to finally get together with Pat Graham. Now, Pat Graham is in Leeds, UK. All right. And he's been collecting Beatle memorabilia for a long time. As a matter of fact, I don't know how long. We're going to ask him. And I'm going to unlike my other shows where it's all about Mikey, no, tonight it's all about Pat Graham. He has got some holy Beatle grails. And I'm going to be drooling tonight, not anybody else, because he's got the stuff that I've been begging to find, and he's not going to part with it. Because Pat and I, we're major collectors. We're into it. We love the Beatles. So, and also, by the way, we are on the Teledessor channel. Teledessor is Ted Rosedale. If you're watching this and you don't know Ted, Ted and his buddies, they basically sing every Beatles song acoustically, primarily acoustically.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the opportunity tonight, Ted, to allow us to be on your show. All right?
Yeah, everyone knows this channel for Beatles music, but now we're going to put a couple other Beatles related things on there and show everybody some Beatles memorabilia. So I think this is going to be an awesome video for everybody.
Yeah. Yep. So Ted, let me turn it over to Pat just to say hello. Pat, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing great, Mikey, and finally great to get this show together after me putting you off for so long.
Yeah, I've been after Pat for quite a while to do this streaming with us, but he's finally agreed to do it. And meanwhile, he's probably collected another 150 cool items along the way. So
yeah,
I'm jealous, man. Why don't you? Can I just ask you a couple of questions before we go into some of your collection? First of all, Pat, you're the original founder of a website called Beatlebelia. And if I were to go to that website, I see lots of memorabilia by category, the real deal, it's authoritative. How did you get into Beatle collecting?
Okay, so it all started way back in '64. I was born in 1958. So in 1964, we were on holiday in Scarborough in the UK, and the Beatles were appearing at the Futurist Theatre in Scarborough. And we were begging, my sister is 7 years older than me. She was in the Beatles fan club, and she was begging my mum and dad to take us. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, that didn't happen. However, as luck would have it, the Hard Day's Night film had just opened in the cinema in Scarborough, and so we went to see that instead. And while we were on the way to the cinema, there was the Beatles cavalcade going down the street to the Futurist. It's something that's etched in my brain. Even now at 66 years old, that was my first taste of the Beatles, and I've been hooked ever since, you could say.
Yeah.
So you saw them like in a cars going down to the theater
in their car to the future. Just by chance, it was just by chance. It was the police cars that we saw, and obviously the big crowds, because the theatre that was showing the film was only around the corner from the Futurist Theatre where they were appearing, and so it etched in my memory. And then my sister was always playing Beatles music in the house on our one record player that we had back then, and I just grew up. I grew up with the Beatles, and then when I sort of got into the early 70s, I never got to see them live, of course, due to my young age, really. But I have seen Paul McCartney several times since. But as far as the Beatles concerned, I got into collecting in the mid 1970s. By the time I was about 18, 19-year-old. By then, of course, the Beatles had broken up, but you could find pieces of memorabilia still fairly easily.
What was the first Beatle item that you actually remember getting?
The first Beatle item I actually have a picture, and I should have sent it to you, actually, so you had it for the show. I have a picture of me at 6 years old, just got back from Scarborough with a badge on that says Scarborough on, and on the side of it is the guitar patch that they sold in the Beatles Monthly.
Ah, okay.
With the red guitar on, the John, Paul, George and Ringo around the side of it. So that was my first piece.
And do you still have it, or you just replaced it?
Yeah. I
wow,
still have
so
it.
You didn't get rid of it.
No. I still have it.
Wow.
And it was taken off the garment that it was on, and I kept it. And I didn't add to it in the 60s. It wasn't till probably the mid 70s when I started to go to record fairs and antique and collectors fairs, and I would start to pick up odd bits, mainly things like the Washington pottery, because that was fairly easy to pick up in the UK. I know it's not as easy to pick up in the States, but it is quite
now, when
easy.
You say Washington pottery. Remember, people don't know what we're talking about. Is it hard to pull that, or is it's like buried away somewhere?
No, it's up there. If you okay, me just
I can go get one so people know what we're talking about. Hold on a second. This is like one example of it, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now there's sources, there's different things, but this is the pottery that he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So there are so many items that we're going to cover tonight. But there you go.
Nice.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
So look, here's what I want to do. Ted, you got your own there. Okay. Not exactly 60 years old though. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I love it. By the way, I'm gonna get you a Mikey Arugula shirt, but I need a Beatlebilia shirt, man. We got to swap shirts. Okay. Now,
good
Ted,
spot.
What I'd like you to do is just briefly put the video on. Pat put together a little video to show the extensiveness of his collection.
Yeah.
Okay, can you put that up and we can talk over it while it's showing?
Yeah, of course. You should talk over it.
Yeah.
So here we
let's
go.
get that video on.
And here it is.
Now this is a room where in your house?
Yeah, this is the room I'm in now. This is a bedroom.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the room that I'm in, that I've had as a Beatles room since we moved here 11 years ago. And there
are so many things there, people that are watching this, so you can't understand the nature of what you're looking at. Very rare items, but I wanted everybody to get a feel for the extensive collection that this gentleman has.
What's your favorite item?
It's like asking a parent, which I've never been, to name their favorite child. I think.
Right.
probably the my holy grail was the bongos, the Mastro bongos. That was my holy grail, a US piece, and my holy grail for the UK was finding the UK record player, which I think we'll see later on.
Now, by the way, that UK record player, I remember that on Heritage. Is that where you got it?
No, I got it in an auction in the UK.
Okay. Because Heritage did have that, but I couldn't get it. It was too out of sight.
Yeah, well, I think you'll find the one at Heritage was the one that was Dennis Daly's. It's a slight colour. It's got a brown casing to it, but I think it was made by the same people, Portadigm, in the UK. So
do you want to show it to us now? You want to show it to us now?
Yeah, sure. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
So what he's going to show us is one of his favorite rare items. Now, for Beatle collectors out there that know all the items, they're going to get blown away by this. If you're just getting into Beatle collecting, you have to understand this is like an extremely hard to find item.
So this is obviously the outer case of it.
Yep.
You can see it. Whoops, going the wrong way. Sorry.
I see it. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll just open it up for you. Try and balance it all here.
Now, I've never seen another one. This is the only one you've ever seen.
It's got the black and white vinyl on the top. That it was done by a company called BX Plastics in Manningtree in the UK. They used to sell the sheets, and people made them into tablecloths and various other things.
I have a couple of those sheets, but I don't have the turntable.
Yeah. So, whoops. So
does the turntable? Does it work?
Yes, it does work. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, in the United States, the turntables, the old ones hum. Does this hum or it sounds good?
No, it sounds good. It sounds good.
Wow, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that is a special item.
Now, I don't know, other than the ones that Dennis Daly had, I don't know any other collector that's got a UK record player. Yeah.
Yeah. No. That was, like you said, there was a different one on Heritage, and I bid on things, but some people are just, they're willing to spend some crazy dough for this stuff,
Yeah.
And by the way, I know you and I are competing sometimes for some items. We're going to have to get coordinated, okay? Because we're jacking the price up.
Yeah, right? It's good. It's good when we know, because nobody likes to jack up a friend.
No, we got to work it out. Well, you can have this one, and I'll get the next one.
Yeah, we do that. Me and Phil do that. We call it first dibs. Whoever sees it first gets the choice to go for it. And if they then decide that it's either going to be too much money or not, then they might back off to say, I'm going to back off at £300 or whatever. So, and it works really, really well. It works really well.
Right. Now, the disadvantage also of my show, of course, is it's stimulating interest, which jacks the price up even more. So luckily you got all this stuff, because as I'm telling everybody about Beatle memorabilia, we got more and more people wanting this stuff. All right. So if you're looking to sell it, now's the time, because I'm promoting the hell out of this stuff. And you got a knucklehead like me, by the way, who's buying this stuff now, not just because I like it, I'm buying it for the show. I come up with a theme. Like, I got a new theme for one of my episodes. Meet the Beatles. I'm going to do Eat the Beatles. Okay? We're going to do everything edible. Okay? And drinkable. Yeah. So it's the Eat the Beatles episode. All right? And so show us some more of your goodies that you got.
Okay. Well, I'll start with Selcol products in the UK, which most Beatle collectors will know from the guitars and the drums that they did, the orange drums, the orange guitars, but as well as the guitars, this is one of the smaller guitars that they did, which was the junior guitar, and this is on the original shrink wrap package, how it would have come in the shop originally. So I had one of these junior guitars. They're not too hard to pick up, but trying to pick one up on the original.
No. The like packaging is the crazy thing. Now, how long have you had that?
I bought it from the Beatles auction in Liverpool, the annual Beatles auction in Liverpool in August each year. I bought it about 3 years ago. So it's not that long since in terms of things that I've bought, but I've never seen it. I've only ever seen them in places like heritage auctions, etc. And with living in the UK, we find it hard, me and Phil and other UK collectors. By the time you've got the hammer price and the commission, and then the postage to the UK, and then the UK customs man wants his little bite of it as well, it becomes sometimes impossible to be affordable, you know. So we have to hope that we can get, you know, things in the UK, and we did, and so going back to when you asked me about the collecting back in the late 70s, when I started, really, there was no eBay, of course, and it was very difficult to buy anything from the US, because one thing for sure with Beatles collecting is, yes, the UK started it off, but as soon as the Beatles hit in February '64 in the US, a whole mountain of memorabilia got released, and so there's way more US memorabilia done than there ever was in the UK. And in fact, the UK, once we got to the end of '64 and probably into the middle of '65, although the Beatles were still very popular over here, they weren't as popular as they were still in the UK. And so when I say popular, I mean from a churning out memorabilia point of view. So you didn't see much memorabilia after 1965 until Yellow Submarine, really, and when it, you know, so it had about 3 years before where there was no new memorabilia, you know.
As a matter of fact, I went to England and in '68 when Yellow Submarine came out. Did it come out in '68 or '67? I think '68, right? Yeah. And I actually, and people who watch me know this, I actually arrived the day the Apple store closed. Okay. Right. That's how my timing was off. Okay. I got there, in the front page of the London paper was Beatles store closes. They had given everything away, and the next day there was nothing there. It was done. It was closed. So I missed it by 1 day. But what I did was, my parents went to Harrods, they went to stores, we went to Piccadilly Circus, we went to Carnaby Street in those days, was big. There was no Beatle memorabilia. I was already looking for stuff. And believe it or not, the Yellow Submarine had just come out about the same time. And I went to the Piccadilly Circus and watched my parents, they were like, you know, sightseeing. I sat in that, I think it was the London Pavilion or something, watching the movie like all day. I saw it like 6 times. Okay. and I saw it where the premiere had taken place, but I walked around, even though I was 13 years old or whatever, I was walking through all of London and I'm looking for Beatles stuff. There's no Beatle memorabilia. I was shocked. And if I asked about Beatles, no one gave a crap. Okay. It was like the time when they really were like, it was over already.
Going back to the Selcol guitar, there is. I'm just going to show you a piece here that you will have seen many times, but you won't have seen it in this box that I'm going to show you now. So
you have a box? Let me see.
So originally, this new sound guitar was distributed by a company on behalf of Selco, by a company called Montrose Products.
Okay.
They were in Scotland, and so the guitar's mint because it's never been played. As I say, it's a fairly common guitar to pick up on its own, but it's trying to find it with the original backing card that came in the box. And then if I show you on the box here, there's the original 1960.
Nice.
Wow.
Products, and it came with this leaflet inside, which has all the 1960s stuff available, including including at that point just to being called a Mersey Beat wig because it hadn't been licensed.
That's funny.
And then it got licensed and obviously called a Beatle wig after that. So this all these things came in this box.
Wow. And,
I
have that guitar, but mine is just like semi-broken and it doesn't have the box of the backing. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful. It's never been played, you know. It's not got a mark on it because it was kept in the box all the time. So when I purchased it from a guy in England down south, I think it was down in Bournemouth, and I purchased 2 or 3 things from him. He unfortunately doesn't sell anymore, but I picked up a few things from him. This was one of the nicest things I ever picked up from him because of the condition of it.
Right.
So, keeping on the Selcol theme.
Teddy, just for a minute on the side, there's a picture of all the Selcos.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put that up right now on the screen.
Bring that up so people can see that these are the instruments that we're going through right now. They're toy instruments, and there was actually one that's an electric guitar. Do you have that one with the amp?
Yeah, I have it down here. The Red Jet. The Red Jet.
Yeah. Do you have the amp also?
I'll be able to reach that. That's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, let me make them up.
Yeah, they're the Mastro guitars, Joe.
So that's a plug-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the Mastro guitars, Joe. It needs to be the Selco ones, the orange one.
Right.
Wow.
Fantastic. Yeah. So which is your favorite? The little one you showed us, right?
No, they're the Mastro. They're the Mastro ones. They're not the Selco ones.
Those are the Mastro. They're 2 separate companies. The banjo is also what? Is that Mastro?
The Red Jet's Selco.
Okay. The banjo though. The banjo. Who makes the banjo?
So yeah, when we get to the Mastro ones, yeah.
Okay.
I think you've got a picture there, the Selco ones, because you showed it earlier.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that you're really you're going through the Selcos right now, and then there were 2 licenses issued.
Yeah, that's the Red Jet there in the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a picture that I took earlier on with them all on.
Yeah, I'll pull that one up. You got a lot of guitars.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
He's got a lot of everything, everybody.
So yeah,
this
one, as you say, this one's the electric one with a lead. All the other ones didn't have. They were just acoustic. But this is the one with a whammy bar and everything. It's a nice condition one.
Right. Have you ever plugged it in?
No. Right. I did have the amplifier once, but I never had the chance to. Sorry, I never had the. I was. Yeah, so you can. You've got the video there of running through and there's the new sound one and the cutaway one at the end, and then you've got the drum.
By the way, on the Remco drum head, I love that header card you have. You have that header card on. That's from the. Is that a display or is that something that came in the box?
This came in the box originally. The first step, that one, you mean?
Yeah. Because I got the drum head like you, right?
Yeah.
But this is all I have.
So it came with a symbol as well. You got the symbol?
No, not for this one. I have in a future video. I'm going to open up the smaller head drum with the symbol and the stand and the sticks and everything.
Oops. So that drum that you've got there and I've got came with this symbol.
Nice. So it says Remco. It says Remco on it, right?
Yeah, and it had a wire piece that went from the edge of the drum to the that's it. Yeah, from the edge of the drum to up through the hole here, and it had a nut in it to fasten it on, and with it inside the box, as well as the stand, which I don't put them on stands because I don't have the room, so they're all freestanding. So it had this leaflet which opens up.
Wow.
And to tell you how to play, Ringo telling you how to play the drum and the different styles.
So that leaflet alone, to explain to people how much if you did sell it, I know you're not selling it, but how much do you think that leaflet would go for?
Well, I've never seen another one, but I'm sure there will be ones around. But for some reason, you see the Selcol drum leaflet, you know, but not this instruction sheet.
No, I've never seen that.
I think again, Mikey, I think it depends on whether you're buying it or you know, whether you've got
of course. But I'm letting you know that item, I would say, is definitely could be $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, to the right person.
It's worth more than the drum, I think. You know, that's the thing, because the drum's not common. Let's be fair, and the trouble is the heads get damaged on the drum. So to get it in the condition that you've got it and I've got it, it's not always that easy. But I've just never seen this leaflet when on any ones. Every one that I've seen. But do you know the reason I know this leaflet came with it is because in this leaflet it mentions about how you fasten the cymbal to the drum. So I know that leaflet is the one that came with this drum, you know.
No, that's like a very rare. So Mikey's looking for the Holy Grails. You see, that's a Holy Grail. You're never going to see that again. Okay? No one else has got that. All right? Just like that thing you have behind you with the 4 Beatles, the red suitcase you have back there.
Oh, yeah.
No one has that thing. I've never seen it other than on the Beatlebelia website, right? Now, I told you about this item I have, but you don't think it goes with that, right?
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what you just remind me.
I'm going to show you. Bear with me a second. Okay, I got to show you this.
Put it down, just bear with me.
Because, Pat, now I got you cornered, man. I got you cornered finally. All right? So I have this item that no one can tell me, but I'm going to tell you why I think it goes with that. You see this item? Good, man. He's getting it. Okay. So, Pat, show me the face with the Beatles faces. Show me that item.
Let me make that one bigger.
Make it bigger. Okay? Now, watch this, Pat. That was a suitcase, correct?
Yeah.
An overnight suitcase. There you go. Now watch this. Look at the names. Have you ever seen where there's just the first names? That's rare.
Yeah, strange. And the
yours has first names.
I would have agreed with you if it had the heads on.
Well, like I said, this goes inside. But do you see how the names are the same first names?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Does it have anything on the other side?
It's red.
What's on the other side?
Oh no, there's nothing on the other side.
Oh, right.
What's the inside?
What I want to tell you is what you have is a British item, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This says made in Sheffield, England.
Right. Oh, it's a manicure set. Right.
Yes. And a manicure set could go with that item.
Yeah.
In other words, it says made in Sheffield, England.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's old. It's really nice manicure set.
Yeah.
And the Beatles, even the way it says it, even is similar to that.
Yeah.
So
now there was I know that Terry Crane has some license details for a company that did a manicure set
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to find out because I've never seen a manicure set until you just showed me that.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's why I said I have a few items.
Yeah. Well, you sent me the picture, but I don't think we saw I saw the inside. It was just the outside I saw.
Yeah. The reason really why I'm convinced it's related is the color is identical and it's first names only.
Yeah.
And the names themselves match the way they're done.
Right.
You know? Like
Yeah.
the way that you have look those names are done a lot, but it's the same thing. So that's what I wanted to show you, that you have that.
Will you send me some after the show? Will you send me
Sure.
some photos of the on the inside, and I'll see if I can find out.
Ted, the thing about when I show Pat stuff, I make a joke out of it. He always tells me it's fake, no good, because he's such a good expert.
Yeah.
I think I got a holy grail, and then he tells me, nah, it's no good. Like, look, you know this hat is the real deal, right?
Yeah.
It's all beat up. There's no way this is a fake thing.
No, it was Stowe Rose did them, didn't they? A company called Stowe Rose, a jockey cap.
Yeah.
Officially licensed. Yeah.
I mean, it's falling apart, but this is a rare item, right?
Yeah. They did them in green. They did them in black. Yeah.
Now, do you have a hat like this?
No, I don't. They're a nice hat. You got one. Phil got one.
Phil has one.
You know, like we were talking earlier about dibs. If whoever sees it first, well, he saw it first, unfortunately. So
right. You're a gentleman. You took turns. You know.
Yeah. It works. You have to do, don't you? Because we're such close friends as well that he's found me a lot of things, and I found him things. We do collect some dirt, like he collects Yellow Submarine stuff, and I don't. You know,
he wants from me I got the two puppets. You know, he says
the hand puppets. Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of like them. You know.
But you got a bag on that day. You got a real bag on that day picking those two up.
They're good.
Yeah. You did really work.
I'll show you what I'm talking about, Ted, and everybody out there.
Yeah, they have the sweets inside.
It's not supposed to be about me, okay? But I will show it to you, okay? If I can get to it quickly. Hold on.
Yeah, I've seen the ones that Phil has, and they have different sweets inside.
Here, hold on.
They're really nice.
Have you ever seen them with the sweets?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah. And
so Phil who wants these things, man?
Oh, because he's got the other two.
Yeah. These look filled with candy, Ted. Okay.
Of course,
like this one says mint Imperials.
Yeah. They all have different sweets in. Licorice
and this says licorice
also.
Torpedoes.
That's what they came out during Yellow Submarine.
Yeah. In England.
Yeah.
And they were filled with candy. Now, what happened was Phil, and I'll make fun of it when I see Phil on a show one day. I guess we were bidding on him, you know, together. Yeah. And I won it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that he was bidding on it. No. And then he contacted me and said, Mikey, would you trade with me? For me to trade, it'd have to be like something unbelievable, you know? Yeah. That it would have to be kind of like a rare item. I'm not, but I kind of like them, and I also kind of like them because he wants
like that. You trade for that.
Yeah. It's got to be a rare item. And by the way, you guys sometimes have two of a rare item, you know, so sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Well, show us some more of your favorite stuff, Pat.
I'll just finish off on the. Just bear with me. I'll get it down here. Oh, sorry. It's come off now. Just bear with me.
We're good. We're looking at all the beautiful stuff behind you.
Your
got-
backgrounds both look the same.
Yeah, but
So
he's got the belts too. You got a lot of versions of the belts back there.
Oh yeah, the Australian belts.
Yeah. What's funny though, yeah, Ted is right. We both have this item right behind us.
Oh yeah.
You have this item behind you, and I have it.
Yeah, I just have it just at the back. Yeah.
And by the way, I got this. You know, like I remember in I don't know if it was the 60s, but it was the early 70s. So this is an old item. It's not a repo or anything.
No, I agree. Yeah.
It sure is ugly. It's not that good looking, but it's real.
Yeah. They were made in Italy.
Oh, they what?
Yep. There's a sticker on the on underneath mine that says "Made in Italy" on it.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Right. Yeah.
Another thing, Ted and everybody out there that Pat made me happy about was I had the carton of Beatles cigarettes, and until I met Pat and I saw Beatlebilia, I thought it was fake. All right, I didn't think it was a real item, but Pat says it comes from France, right? The cigarettes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Show me more stuff, Pat. I'm getting really excited now. Mike is starting to get drooly.
I'll finish off with the Selcol of the Selcol, but this is the LP rack that they did. Now they did two versions of this LP rack. They did it. You can see the bottom bits. It's hard to tell on the camera, but that bit there is red, and the front bits are orange. But they also did a version where the front bit's red and the side bit's orange. So there's actually two versions of that rack, and of course they did the trying to balance all the things here. The 45 rack as well, Selcol.
Now, is that label real or a repro? Because most people don't have those.
I did that label.
Yeah.
Because you just can't find them because everybody pushed the records through them. It did have a label on originally, and they pushed. And they again with this rack here, they did it in red and they did it in orange. There's two versions of it. So there's four record rack versions if you're a completist. But I'm just happy to have one of the colours. But the LP version, if you finding it with the original stickers is nigh impossible, really.
That's unbelievable. First of all, you can't even find them without the stickers anymore. They're not around. No. Did those come in boxes or did they come like that?
As far as I know, they just came like that. There's a lovely advertisement. I don't know if you've seen it. I've got a copy of it, and I can send you it. There's a great advertisement for the 45 rack, and it's actually on a shop display shelf, and it was in the shop display, and I think they just took it out and sold it. I don't think there was any packaging that came with it. I've never seen any packaging that comes with it or anything. And then the final Selcol piece I've got is this money bank, which is obviously a licensed item. It did have at one time have a plug in there, so they could get the money out. But this one has never actually been cut. So if you look at the back where the hole would be, it's never been pushed through. So it's come off the production line and never been used. So
now when they came out, were they ever colored or they were always like that?
Oh, they're just like they were. They were white. Yeah, they were white. This is the color. I think they just came off the production line, and then they probably had a white. So the ones I've seen with the hole cut through in the back are white, but this one I think was just one that never got painted or the hole pushed through. I purchased this from Trax a while ago.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. What material is that? Is that rubber, plastic, ceramic?
It's plastic. It's plastic, yeah. As you see, Selcol were actually a plastics company. So everything that they really did, record racks, guitars, etc., etc., were all plastic, because that's basically what they did. And I'll tell you a story with regards to this red jet that we were looking at earlier. So the red jet, there's two versions. I think you're probably aware, Mikey. There's two versions of the red jet. There's an actual red body one. This is the orange body one. There's actually a red one. So they were already making a red jet guitar, and it was just called Red Jet Electric, like it says on there. Can you see the word in there?
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
So then, when they decided to do a Beatles one, they added the plastic letters for Beatles and put the signatures on the bottom. And so all they'd done was they already had a guitar that was on the production line,
Right.
and they Beatleized it, so to speak. And there you go. You had a Beatles Red Jet. So the Beatles Red Jet came in its own coffin-shaped box, which no doubt you'll have seen. But the first Red Jet, which wasn't a Beatles one, came in a box that just has Red Jet on it. And I will send you the pictures over. You'll see what I mean about it, because they were knocking out that guitar before. I don't know whether it was early '63 or whenever, but they produced that guitar, and they quickly changed it when the Beatles became popular. So it didn't cost them anything really to change it, apart from a bit of plastic letters on it and some signatures at the bottom.
By the way, everybody, Pat is working on a book. Okay, a Beatlebelia book that you're probably going to have everything in there, right? That's ever been like produced.
Yeah, we are trying to. We're well on with it. We've been putting it together for 2 years. It's a massive project, and I was brought up with the memorabilia guides that the guys like Jeff Augsburger, Mariek, Rick Rand did, and the other guides done by Crawford, Stern, and Lamont, I think he was, and they were my guide in the 80s and 90s as to what was out there. We stand on the shoulders of giants trying to write this book, me and Phil, and Jeff Augsburger has been a massive help to us in helping us with advice and pictures. And we're now on the sort of last leg. We're hoping to have it published by the end of the year, before Christmas anyway.
Oh, really? I can't wait to get my copy. I'm excited.
It's going to be the other guides that the guys did were about 320 pages on average. Ours is going to be around about 500 pages, so it's going to be a big book, and it's going to I think the last guide, I might be wrong on this, but I might probably be only a year out. I think the last guide that was done was in 1997. So since then, there's not been any guides done, and there's never been one done in the UK covering as much UK stuff. So we're trying to put.
And it's going to cover just 63 through 66, right?
It covers it covers really. It covers the Yellow Submarine stuff as well.
Oh,
so
it does.
Okay. It's the Yellow Submarine stuff. We're not doing the Apple stuff.
Right.
We're doing the everything from 63 to 66. Yeah.
Right.
And
I can't get it out, but I have the Beatle pot holders and gloves. From the 65 cartoons. You feel that's real, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen. I'm trying to think of them just off the top of my head. So
yeah, I'll send you a picture of them. It's on your Beatlebelia site. By the way, the Beatlebelia website, beatlebelia.com, is unbelievable. Are you constantly adding to that, or you haven't updated it in a while?
Well, I started it. The reason I started it, Mikey, was because there were I do a big fakey section in that, like you were talking about earlier. Well, as new collectors come on, they get burned. They get burned by when I was around, I got burned in the early days. You know, there was stuff in the 70s that I thought was 60s, like those little money banks. You know, the little plastic money banks. I remember getting those and then realizing later on that they weren't 60s, but they were only 10 years later, so it didn't matter. But then, of course, reproductions have got more and more. And so I started the Beatlebelia to put on there all the things that I'd found in the 40 years of collecting, and try and put photographs to them, and also do a fakey section that should try and warn people from buying something that is sold as a 60s item, but is actually 80s or 90s. And there's no better example of that than the Invicta brooches that are just were reproduced in the 80s, and they're quite easy to tell. But I'm forever hammering away telling people when they're there, because I still see people paying crazy money for them.
Those are the Invicta pins. Pins you're talking about, correct?
Yeah, the guitar brooches. Yeah,
right. Do you have now? You have some boxes of those things, the real ones, right?
I do. Yeah, I do. And
yeah. Are they handy or they're hard to get? Like, where are they?
They're here. I'll just bear with me one second. I'll just move a couple of things.
Don't hurt yourself. But we want to show people that there are pins that came out that, of course, I'm sure Pat has like a box of them.
A full box of like hundreds of them.
Box. All right. I'm going to ruin your whole collection today. Okay.
One sec.
Ah, there you go. He's not getting one box. He's getting two boxes.
Well, that's because, of course, just bear with me while I put this on the name. So this is the UK display box.
Oh wow!
Yep.
So that's the UK display box.
And when it says 211, what does that mean? 211. Can you tell me in English what that means?
Yeah, 2 shillings and 11 pence they were.
So what is a shilling? What would a shilling be at that time?
You tested me now. There was 20 shillings in a pound.
Okay, so this is 2
shillings a pound, and so we changed our currency at the end of the 1970s, at the end of the 1960s, and went to what they call decimal currency, which is what we have now. But back in the day,
like 75 cents. What in America could be like under $1, correct?
According to ChatGPT, that would be equivalent to about, in today's dollars, $82 today.
No.
It says because it's it doesn't make sense.
Oh, it's 82 cents.
No, it says 1 pound is equal to 20 shillings. 1 shilling is equal to 12 pence. 2 pounds, 11. You know what? Forget it. Yeah.
Forget it. ChatGPT can't help me with this one.
That's too much.
Mikey Arugula knows it's got to be under $1.
So the thing to look for with these is you've got the. I'll try and put them side by side. Here we go. Just bear with me. So you've got the UK with the jewelry spelt UK wise.
And two L's.
Two L's, yeah. And then the US box with the US spelling.
Yeah.
And so they did. So Invicta did two boxes. This one for the UK, and this one slightly different with a lid on. So it went like that.
Yeah. Now I was told that they have to have ripples or something on the sides. Do they have ripples or they're straight?
Yeah, well, let me explain that to you, because that's where you tell the difference between a fakie and not. Most of the ones you see on eBay, I would say 90% of the ones you see on eBay, they're what I call a straight edge card. They don't have scalloped edges. So if you look at that one close up,
yes,
yeah,
they have scalloped edges. Yeah, the fakes don't. And can you see there's like a glass?
There's a bubble. There's a bubble over the face.
Lens. They call it a fisheye lens. On the fakes, that's not present. And also on the back, on the originals, they have a brass pin. It's brass coloured and everything. On the ones that you see on the eBay, 90% of them are fake, and they have a silver safety pin on the back.
Right.
So that's the three things. All those three things add up to
But
the
were
fact.
there were real ones with straight edges or no?
No, straight edges are not real ones. No.
Okay, all right. So there's no real straight edge ones ever.
Well,
No.
there is. I've only ever found one real straight edge, and that's the ones in Australia had a straight edge. You can. I only know this because I'm a big Invicta fan. I collect a lot of the brooches, so I've researched them over the years, and I found three different versions. As far as there was one done in Germany, but that's a scalloped edge, and then the one in Australia is a straight edge one, and it has a different licensing info at the bottom of the card.
Yeah.
So let me just show you while we're on the Invicta, because I find the Invicta fascinating. So then, just get these cards here.
By the way, everybody, this is going to be a long show, man. I can tell. So this is like a marathon. All right. So the good news about this show, guys, you can watch a little of it, go to sleep, come back another day, watch a little bit more. Because I don't think I want to get rid of any of this. I think we're going to have this. This is like historical.
No, this is good. That's good.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I love the way we were three right there. That was good. That was a good.
Well, this is my first time using this program, so I'm learning how to do this.
This is a good layout like this.
Yeah, but you can't show us.
It makes Mikey look good.
I'll go back to that after he shows this stuff.
Yeah. So the standard guitar brooch that you see fairly regular, is the black one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they did a gold record version as well, which are much harder to find. And then they did a bug version, gold version.
Yep.
So they're the sort of three standard versions. But then
I'm here. I'm looking for something because I want to ask you.
Okay. Then you've got a nice coloured one.
Pink, yeah.
I was going to say, you see this?
Oh, let me go to you. Hold on.
In other words, this is, I was going to say they started coming on cards. Now, is this American or is it British?
That's American, yeah. They did the colour brooches but they did it on a different card. So the UK ones came on that sort of card.
I like that color. That's a crazy color.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different colours, but these are really hard to find. These are the hardest colours, the hardest badges to find, brooches, should I say.
Yeah.
And then,
they came on a lot of different backing cards. I love those colors.
Yeah, maybe. But by
the way, Pat, this is important. And you don't bid on it if it's real. I want to ask you something. This is important.
Okay.
On eBay right now, there's a set of Remco dolls with white instruments. Is it fake or real?
They're real. Get them, snap them up, yeah.
Are they all real?
They're real. Yeah, they're hard to find. They're really
but I was worried that someone made those instruments white.
No, there was definitely some done. I've seen the.
No, I know they were done, but could someone fake those things? If I send you, did you see them on eBay right now?
No, I can't because it's on my main computer. I use my computer on the eBay.
Okay. On eBay right now, but you know how sometimes they put them in a plastic case, the dolls, when they don't have the boxes, right?
Yeah.
They stick them in plastic cases. This person has them in plastic cases and claims that these are the prototypes, and they all have white instruments.
They're Remco.
Mikey, I've got a copy of an advert, a Remco advert in colour that has them with white instruments. So they were done. Dennis Daly had a set with white instruments. They are genuine. if he's, I'd like to see them on there, but
I can share my screen. I found them here if you want to see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
show it. But now I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna put the show up right away. So we're not gonna let other people know about it.
No, you don't want to do that, do you?
Eddie, did you sign on eBay? You see
I found that on eBay. Hold on. Yeah, don't worry. This is just being recorded for us.
Yeah,
I'll just sneak out and buy them while you're doing that.
Listen, I don't want. You know what I'm worried about? Like someone like you, after I spend a lot of money for it, tells me they're fake.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to see them outside of the cases.
Here.
Let's see. Let me send you when I.
They have a close up. They have a close up. I'll make it large screen for you. Here we go.
Yeah, if we can see the fronts close up.
So they have this on the back.
Yeah, but the white things are the things I'm worried about.
And then from the back.
Now then, normally on the Remco things, they don't have anything on the back of them. So I wonder if somebody's done a reproduction of them.
That's what I'm thinking.
They look like they're in like very good condition.
They look that puts me off the back. On the back of the there where it says the Beatles.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it says that on the Remco models.
Let me look. I have a loose one over here. Let me see.
Yeah, just have a look. I thought they were plain.
Oh no, it does. It does say Beatles on the back. I have one right here.
Oh right.
I'll make you the main screen. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I have them in the boxes, but I happen to have a loose one here, and you can't tell, but it is on the back.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, I can see it there now. Yeah.
The difference is if you bring that thing back, Ted, there's white on the front collar, right? I don't see. Do they have white? They do.
They have white on their collar.
Yes, they do have the white collar.
Just give me one. Are we okay for a minute or two?
Yeah.
I'll just find the thing and I'll send it over on Messenger to you. Just bear with me.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to miss them if they are genuine.
Well, I got a bid on them, and then I got to overpay because I'm not going to be the only guy who found this.
Oh, this one looks this thing on eBay looks pretty cool. If this is real.
No, those are little Ted. See, these are little tiny things. They're no good. They're Chinese.
Yeah.
Those are fake ones. By the way, he has the large things on behind them. We got to show him the bobbleheads. He has the real display bobbleheads there.
Right.
Yeah, I love those white guitars. Those are extremely hard to find.
What's crazy is, I guess in the next 4 days, you're saying the price is going to go up dramatically.
Oh, Teddy, no one bids on this until the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, I know.
It goes from $107 to $2,800 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All the heavy hitters don't want to upbid it right now.
No, I know. They're waiting for the last second.
How many people are watching? You can tell. It tells you.
It says 75 viewed in the last 24 hours.
No, but how much you're watching? It tells you that. There's a thing about watching.
28 people are watching this.
Yeah. 28 people are going to bid on that thing. They're waiting.
Yeah.
I would have to overpay dramatically. And now that I told Pat, I'm in trouble. He'll call Phil. It's over for me.
You know what you need? We need a bid on things together so that at the end, you have to have like.
Well, that's what I said. I got to coordinate with all my buddies, my Beatle buddies. We got to coordinate this. And Pat's disappeared. No, you see in the background, he has the bobbleheads.
Yeah.
All right?
I have that on his video.
Yeah. But I don't know if he has the big ones, the display ones. I got to ask him. By the way, everybody, while you're watching, put into me, Ted. Ted, show me for a minute. I'll show people something that's a rare item. I got to ask Pat.
I'll make you full screen. I'll make you full screen here.
Yeah. So I have, everybody, the living Beatles. These were Beatle cards that you ordered, and their hair started to grow. All right? I wanted to show this to Pat. This is like what we call in the U.S. chia pets.
Right.
Okay?
Oh, it's grow your own hair.
Yeah. Oh, Pat, do you have this?
Yeah. No, I don't have it. No.
Yeah. It was on right now eBay, but I got this a long time ago. So it
Right.
came in this envelope, right?
Yeah.
And then these are the four where you water it, and
Yeah.
and it has on the back the cards and the stalks. There was like a
Yeah.
stalk, So the stalks are in here. They're folded down, and then this is the envelope you bought. It came in the mail from.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them. Have a look. Have a look on your messenger. I've sent you that picture.
Oh, let me take a quick look.
Did you get it, Ted?
On the comments here,
I just sent the picture.
Wow, it looks like the same thing, man.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
so do you want to send it to me and I'll share it.
Yeah.
Unless or you don't want to share it. It's up to you.
No, I'll share it. I got to figure out how to share it though.
Don't worry. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Hold on. No, I'm not good at this.
Don't
No, I
worry.
saved it. Now I'll forward it to you. Meanwhile, Pat, show us something else.
Okay, so I sent you.
Pat, I want to ask you quick. We were talking about the bobbleheads. Do you have the large ones?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't have them either. All right, we got to work on that. We got to get that.
I don't have a budget for them.
Yeah, you do. You got it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it for the right price because you don't overpay. You find good stuff, man. I'm excited today. We're on a roll.
Yeah, we covered the so just to finalize. So we've got it for the video. So yeah, so you've got the you saw that. Where's the box lid gone now? I've lost the box lid now. Oh, there it is.
It's there
So
somewhere.
yeah. So that was the US ones, and these were. And then on the cards, you've got, as well as on the box, it's also on the cards. I'll show you.
Ted, I sent it to your email.
Okay.
So you see there the jewelry spelling, the USA jewelry spelling, and then the UK jewelry spelling.
I never realized that. I never realized it. That's what that is.
Same card, but the scallop. They need to be scalloped. That's the golden rule.
Look! I got I never realized. So I got British ones.
Right. Yeah. They did. So you've got not only that, but you've got the black version. They did two versions. The gold.
Oh,
gold
really?
Bring that one back again, Mikey.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, it's funny. I have. You know what? You taught me something tonight. So I have the set of these.
Right. And I've got the set gold. They did them in gold and black.
And then I like the gold better. But
yeah,
you can see it's the right clip in the back.
Yeah, you see they are brass pins. So they are spot on. They have been faked, but you can tell because of a silver safety pin on the back. And you've got brass pins there. They're 100% original.
Now what's funny is these are, which I learned tonight, these are American.
Yeah. And let's have a look
these
at
are the backs.
Yeah, they're original, yeah.
Yeah, but they're American because of the word jewelry. I never realized it.
Well, that's what I was just saying then. So you've got, that's the way you've got like this one.
Hold on, I'm just putting my stuff down. Okay.
Nice.
So that's that. I've got American. The American ones are in my American box, and then the English ones with the English spelling are in the English box.
And by the way, I brought up your image. Here you go.
Yeah.
Just
I believe, Mikey.
I tell you, it looks like the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
I'm
those.
gonna have to spend my Social Security check.
I believe those white ones. That picture was Dennis's set.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. So
they couldn't. By the way, I saw them also like green ones or some different color, right? Like another color, or red maybe.
There's a red one. There's a yellow one, I think. I've not got them.
It's out of
any
control.
other color?
It's too much, man. It's too much. I can't get all these things.
I just show you this other one. These are pretty rare. You see the yellow backer card?
Yeah.
Oh my! They made a ton of these things.
Notice the difference at the top. Beatle bro.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
Is that British or American?
That's British. That's British. But again, serrated edge down the side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always a serrated edge.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it. I love it.
I like collecting these.
Yeah.
The coloured version. These are really hard to get hold of. Oops. Sorry.
There you go.
Well, it's hard to also get every one. Like I got a couple, but I don't even try to get every one. I mean, that's like a whole nother challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's too many.
So we
done
only
4 Beatles, because if there were more than 4 Beatles, we'd have with the way permutations work, we'd have another 22,000 things we'd have to get.
Yeah, if you're a completist, you're going to be at it forever, aren't you?
Imagine if there were 5 Beatles. Now I got to get one more thing of everything, another couple 100,000 down the tubes.
Well, you're lucky they didn't start. They didn't get famous with Pete Best, because then you would have had more memorabilia from
Yeah.
Now I know why Pat only does 63 through 66, because if you go beyond that, you can't. You got no money left. Forget it.
So we've done Selcol. Oh, and of
We're
course
still on Selcol. We didn't get off of one thing. We're gonna have to do a 10-part series here.
You might have to do a couple episodes.
That's what I was saying. When I started to put all this stuff together, that this is going to be massive, and I'm only covering 5 items. So this,
yeah.
You got a set of these, Mikey?
No. Here's what I did. I didn't open it up yet. In the box, okay? I bought from Bojo. You know Bojo, right?
Yeah, I know Bob. Yeah.
I bought. Supposedly, he says the box is real. It doesn't come with the bongos. I don't have
nice. Those look nice though. Look like they're brand new.
Yeah, there was a bit like Selcol. Mastro did the bongos before they Beatleized them. So again, you can find a Mastro bongos box, but it doesn't say Beatles on it, and the bongos don't say Beatles on it. So if the bongos are plain and the box is plain, it's not a Beatles. It's not a Beatles.
You know what I'm going to do? Just for the hell for this show, man. I'm going to open the box. Okay? I'm going to open the box like I do on the other thing. Hold on. Let me go get the bongo.
You weren't going to open any boxes.
It better not be fake, man. It better not be fake.
Well, we're going to find out now.
We are.
Hold on. Mikey's
good
going to open up.
Good job it's not live.
I don't want live, exactly.
I don't want to see him crying on
the bongos. Hold on.
It's Is that Beatle memorabilia item real?
Is it real or is it Timex? Or whatever it is. Hold on. All right, so I wasn't going to open up anything on this show, but we were talking about bongos. I know this has got the bongo box in it. So let's see if I got snagged or it's the real deal.
The tension's killing me here.
Wait a minute. I even got something else good in here. Look, this is a good item. You got this. Beatle color cards.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
The box.
They're in the hobby
card box.
Cards, yeah.
I forgot I bought that from him. Hold on a minute. Mikey's out of control. Hold on. I hope you don't tell me I got it ripped off, because he's a nice guy. Hold on.
He wouldn't normally rip somebody off, wouldn't Bob? That's for sure. Is it?
No.
Wouldn't knowingly, yeah. Yeah, it's got the Beatles on it, has it?
It says Birmingham Binghamton Container Company. Oh, this is the U.S. one.
Yeah.
Because it says Binghamton, New York.
Yeah,
Does
well,
that make
they
sense?
only did the bongos in the US. Selcol didn't do them.
Ah,
They were done
Oh,
by
so this is
Mastro.
not British, this
No,
item.
no, they were done by Mastro.
All right, hold on. I didn't know that. Binghamton, huh? How do you like that? We should take a ride to Binghamton and see if we can find them. Like a whole supply of these things. Binghamton's not too far from New York.
Right, right.
no, that's not far. It's like 2.5 hours from the city, 3 hours.
Are they bongos original inside?
See, there's bongos, but these are fake ones. He said that they don't come with the real bongos. He said the
Right.
box is real. Forget what's inside.
Yeah, the
Okay.
box was real.
Forget that. But he said the box is real. But your box looks different.
No,
Is your box a display box?
It folds out into a display.
Yeah, I see. There's a cutout here.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then
going to pull it because it's never been opened.
yeah, okay. So
But I see that there's a punch out.
yeah, so your box there will end up looking like that there.
Nice. Should I open it
Well,
or
let me
that
pull-
ruins it?
Let me pull that up. Hold on, here we go.
Should I open it or you think I'd better off leaving it?
I'd leave it because you want to make sure you push it out right when you do it. So
yeah,
that
because I see it has the cutout.
yeah.
All right. It has the cutout. It's not like fake. It's like I could pull this out right now. You see?
It looks genuine, Mikey. It's just the bongos that aren't. Yeah.
But I don't have the bongos. I just got this box.
Right, right.
But now I got to look for the bongos and spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
Look, but it's cool. It's a cool item. I like it. Does yours look like this too?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, bongos, Beatle bongos.
Oh, they work.
Look, he gave me these fake bongos. He told me they were fake.
Yeah, that's fair enough then.
Hey,
yeah.
we could do a little concert right now.
Well, just while you're talking about that, because I got this piece this morning. It's not related to the bongos at all, but this piece came from Tracks this morning, and I thought it just reminded me of you unboxing things. So if you've got 2 seconds, I'll just show you what
Yeah. Why don't you do an unboxing? Let's see.
it.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the pom pom. I've seen, right.
Mikey's
massive.
searching for the pom pom.
It's
Okay.
21 inches. It's 21 inches by 14 inches wide. It's a big easel shop display. I've always wanted it, and it came this morning from Tracks.
Yeah. So Ted and everybody else out there, we are searching for the pom pom itself. Okay.
Yep.
Now you said they weren't, but then there's ads for the stores. The stores are saying they're selling them.
But I based my assumption on all there's yourself, Dennis, loads of top collectors. Nobody's got one. So where
Right.
are they
I
on?
know.
That's what. And I've had people show me one and say, "This is it. This is one."
No, I showed you mine, and you told me that's what I'm saying. You ruined my day.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't look like anything on the display. Show us.
No, I'm going to show you. Hold on. I know, but it has the eyes. It has the googly eyes.
Pull it closer to the screen. I can't see.
Yeah. It has the googly eyes, but it's not fuzzy. But it also has this.
Yeah. You did show me that. It's a later. I think they were done in the 80s.
No, you
on
said
that.
it's from the 70s. Okay.
So.
But I didn't see it in your Beatlebelia site. Okay. But I know it doesn't look like that. It has the eyes though.
Yeah, but they were all fuzzy around them. That's like a solid thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's a picture, man. I can make it look solid right now without the white. Maybe my
Oh,
guy's he's like a little bit of different nationality or something.
Yeah, bit of Italian or something like that.
Yeah, but what I like about mine, I'm just letting you know, it has this thing that's attached to it that
Yeah.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so I mean, it does look cool. I just don't think
But
it's 60.
it calls it Beetle Bug. It calls it Beetle Bug. So that means
Yeah,
it's not a pom pom.
it's not a pom pom. So we're agreed then that it's not a
Yeah,
pom
it's
pom.
not a pom pom. It's a pom pom lookalike.
Yeah, yeah,
I agree, but I do believe the pom poms exist because we have seen ads for stores selling them for 98 cents.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But nobody's got one.
No, but you're gonna get one. I know it. You're gonna find one.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's
have
kind of
you
like
got
what my show's
have you got a
about. Looking
banjo,
for it.
Mikey? Have you got a banjo?
No, I don't have a banjo.
Oh, I thought you had a. I thought I don't know
No,
why I
I
thought.
don't have a banjo because the banjo I would want to buy, I want a good one.
I'll pull up that picture. I have it here, or you have it
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, you have a perfect banjo. Yeah, I love the banjo. Nice banjo.
Yeah, that's good.
And then
Now also, Pat has a Facebook group, Beatlebelia. It's a Facebook group. So for people out there that would like to uh, keep in touch with us all, they can be asked to join the group, and Pat will let you in. You know, it's a tremendous uh, resource for Beatle
yeah,
collectors.
yeah, we only have one real rule, and that is you have to agree to the rules. And the number of people that apply to come in and just don't answer the two questions that we ask, which is just so we know we've got somebody who's not messing us about.
Right. Yeah.
And if they don't put that I agree to the rules, which are very simple, they're not hard,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're just things like don't be rude on the site and all sorts
Yeah.
of things like that. Be kind to everybody else, like you'd want to be. If they don't get in. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
We don't want to be elitist or anything. It's not about that. It's about the fact that we want people to join who are genuinely interested in the memorabilia.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
We don't want people who just collect groups for the sake of it, So
Yeah.
this is the Mastro 4-pop guitar.
Now I just got that exact thing from the kids one that was the auction on eBay.
Yeah,
I forgot the names of them. The kids something. But I that's the only one I really have on the card. It's a nice item. But I always
yeah,
wanted that. I always wanted that. And I paid a lot of money to get that.
right. So I'll show you something a little bit different. I'm just having a look at my little list here. So this is. You might have seen these. Have you seen these cards before, Mikey? Eskimo.
Yeah, the Eskimo Pie cards.
Yeah, the cards are fairly common.
You got the whole display, right?
Pick them up nice and cheap.
Look at that display, Ted.
Let me make that bigger. There we go.
Wow. Eskimo peas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did two displays. This is the second one they did. This was the first one they did was for Eskimo fish fingers.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's a picture from them in Miami.
Yeah, that's right. And the other display was the year earlier in '64. Excuse me, in '63. Sorry. And I know one of our members, Gus Lopez, he's got that display, and it matches the card. So the pictures on the card. So if you look at,
and this is the hat they're wearing.
that's right, the Kangol hat. Yeah. So if you look at Paul there, the card matches it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
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 That's a great display. Fantastic display item. Uh, a real
As an easel
special.
on the.
Yeah, you got the easel even. I mean, just to have it is great, but to have the easel is fantastic.
Yeah.
You have some great display, Beatle display items.
I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't show you when I show you the bongos. You've got to have a leaflet that tells you how
Wait,
to
wait,
play it.
Oh,
How
but
to
you
play
got the real
bongo.
one. You got the
Just-
Beatles.
just-
See, this is the one that doesn't have the Beatles in it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, they
have
will have.
your picture is got. Well, that doesn't have
Generic-
the Beatles either, does it?
No, what they'll have done they'll have used the generic leaflet for the non-Beatle bongos. They wanted, they didn't do one just for. I've never seen a leaflet that has the Beatles on it. They'll have
Okay.
used,
Open up yours. Does it have the same inside? Yeah. It's similar inside, but yours has a different picture.
Well, you have the striped bongos,
Yeah.
and his kind of has like people on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
have
they
the
took
Beatles.
the people one, they
Yeah,
turned it into a Beatle.
yeah. So let's. Can I just move these out of the way? So I'm going to
Sure.
end up with.
Sure.
No, just bear with me. So I want to show you a couple of things. So first and foremost, show you.
We could do a marathon, man. This could be like a by the way, it's only like 1:00 in the morning right now for Pat. Yeah.
We've hit an hour and 21 minutes.
Yeah. So you saw in my show, I just got that box.
Have you?
Okay?
Oh, right. I'll put it down quickly then.
No, but you have every box. You got every box. I got one box.
Not every box. You got
all
the
the series.
card.
Yeah.
I'll make that bigger. Hold on. Or here.
Hey, have you ever seen the 2-pack nickel pack package?
Seen
You have it on.
yeah.
You have that?
No, I don't have it. No. And then you have obviously the fairly common box, which you'll have seen loads of
Yeah,
times.
the one I have filled. Yep.
Yeah. So running out of room here.
I'm ruining his room. He's gonna have to clean up tomorrow.
It's a good job I'm retired. So I want to show you this because I've only ever seen two of these. One Dennis Daly had, and then I've got this one.
Yeah.
They make it a.
Yeah.
Can you see
Believe
that?
it or not, I want to tell you something. I just passed on this. There was an unopened flat version of that on a Buy It Now around a week or two ago on eBay.
Right.
I didn't buy it. And I didn't buy it because I don't like that picture. Something about that picture doesn't. I don't like it.
Right. Put that picture in your head for a minute. That picture there.
Yeah, that's the thing you showed us, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So this is advertising the show in October 1963.
Wow, that's it. Same faces.
Yeah. So I think it's the same guy who's done the caricatures for it. So that's my.
Where was that, Pat? Where was that show?
The show. It was advertising the show in Bradford and in Leeds, which is. I live in Leeds, and Bradford's about 10 miles away from me. So it was.
That was in 64.
That was in 63. That was in
63.
Wow. Yeah. So that was really obviously before they hit the US, really. And then
how big was the auditorium they played? Like, did it have 800 seats?
Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. In fact, they're just refurbishing it at the moment. It closed for a long time, but it's still there. It's in Bradford. The Leeds one isn't. It's been made into apartments. It was the Leeds Odeon where they played, and it's been made into apartments. So then you've got the box that goes with that shipping box. This is the shop display box with the original wrappers, etc. And then they also did, this color wrapper as well.
Wow. Now, is that box filled with real packages?
It's not filled with them all. No, it's got the set in. It's got the full set, but I've just put some in the top to fill it up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The original wrappers, but it's only got 4 or 5 original wrappers in there.
Yeah, nice, really nice.
Let's have a look what else we had on the list. Right, okay. So this little item very rarely ever crops up. So have you seen this ad for the Beatles lipstick?
I think I have, yes.
Yeah. So it definitely existed, and you can see that it's got a pouch there on the right hand side here. So this is the pouch.
Wow. Yep.
Then inside,
so it says Beatles on it.
It says on the bottom. I'm not going to be able to read these because my eyesight. I don't know whether you can see it. Whoops.
Yeah.
Can you see what that says?
We trust you.
There we go. I'm turning it the wrong way.
What does it say?
They had, is that Miss Beatle? They were either they had Love Me Do, A Taste of Honey, Miss Beatle, and Twist and Shout, and they were on the labels on the bottom of the lipstick.
Okay. It's hard to read, but
yeah, with my eyesight, I can't read that, but it's definitely got the stickers on it. When you talk about
the pouch says Beatles, the pouch says Beatles.
Yeah, the pouch has the first name signatures on. Let me just show you again. So if you look at that, I'll try and put them side by side. So you can see there it has the pouch.
Yes, exactly.
And then,
yep.
Oops.
Whoops.
You can just see the first names: John, George.
Yeah, I see on the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go. Oh yeah. So that's.
When did you get that? How long ago did you get that?
I got that about 15 years ago.
Wow.
I managed to get a copy of this ad from the original magazine. I think the magazine was done late 1963 was the ad. So it's an early piece of memorabilia. Before they hit the States, really.
Pat, do you have the Beatle, like the Ringo boots and everything?
No, I don't have any boots. No.
Okay.
No, don't have any boots.
I've never seen those other than in pictures.
You got the perfume?
Oh, I want the perfume.
Is that original perfume in there?
Yeah, but I've never opened it.
I've only seen that bottle with like 3 of the faces. This is one that has all 4 faces on it.
Yeah. It's often they get separated from the actual sticker.
That's a hot item. Ted, I bet you that goes for like $8,000 or something if you wanted it. It's like crazy money.
I didn't open it. In fact, what's happened at the top there, you can see the fumes from the perfumes made the cap deteriorate a little bit inside, But thankfully, it's still.
You never opened it. You never opened it, right?
No, I wouldn't. I think if I try to twist that open, it'd just break with the cap,
Right.
Yeah. And then
do you have the shampoo? Pat, do you have the shampoo?
I have shampoo with me. You have that, don't you?
You guys got everything, man.
Yeah.
I'm really like gonna start to like cry now. You guys got everything. Well, he's in the right place in England.
Right.
And that's where a lot of these things are. Some of these are British items. Oh, look at that box. That's on one of my. That's on my list. My bucket list.
The shampoo's a US item. It's not a UK item. It's Bronson. Yeah. There you go. Can you see Bronson?
Yeah, wait a minute. That's the hairspray on the back.
Yeah, they did that as well.
Yeah.
They did the shampoo and the hairspray. So this is a shampoo front.
Wow.
This is not an original bottle. This bottle was very kindly made for me by.
Okay. But the container is the real deal.
Yeah, the outer packaging is original.
Yeah.
But Nathan Beveridge, who's on the group, do you know Nathan?
Yeah, I know that he's also a major guy, and I got to interview him. He has that skating board, the skateboard.
He made me the bottle to fit. He bought a bottle. I gave him the measurements, and he got the bottle, and he did the decals on the front. But everything else is original. The casing around it. So, oops, there you go.
Wow.
You don't have the Rice Krispies, do you?
No, I don't have the Rice. I've never gone much for many of the food items, really.
Good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. That way I can get them. I don't have to worry about you.
And then we've got this, which I think you had a lady on one of your shows.
Yeah. Oh, don't break it. No. Oh, yes. Barbara. Barbara is the one.
Yeah. And then this has the.
Yeah, that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Then the inside. It was made by Kigu, Kigu, in the UK. Is that upside down? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
So the compact and the lipstick was all made by Kigu, and then put in this little package. There we go. It's going to take me about 10 hours to put all this stuff back tomorrow.
I know.
I know. I go through that every time I do a show. I got to clean up my room. And I throw things all over the place, and sometimes stuff will fall on the floor.
What I'd showed you. So, shown you the Invicta, Eskimo peas, the overnight bag. So, I'll show you these two. Just have to get them off the shelf. You just bear with me. So, you know the air flight cases?
Yeah.
So, the two rarest air flight cases is everybody's after the brown one. And
by the way, yours looks so clean and new. It looks brand new.
The difference between the brown one is it doesn't have an handle on. It's never had an handle on.
An emblem, you said?
There's no handle on. Never had
no
one,
handle. So I get it.
They should have an handle like that.
Yeah.
So this
I
about.
I don't know if it has a handle or not. It probably does.
It's never had
a. Down. Yeah.
It's very difficult to find the brown one. And then this one, you look at that image there, which is the standard air flight image.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they do the record boxes too? They must have, right? That's the best one. No, that's a special one.
That's a different decal, yeah. It's a really hard one to find.
No, that's a rare one. And it looks special.
Yeah. They did you know the hat, can you see that hat case behind me there up there?
Yeah.
They did that hat case with that decal on as well, but I've never found it yet. I've seen pictures of it, but I've never found it.
Everybody, Pat Graham's out of control. You know that, right? He's out of control.
I think he really deserves a second episode.
We're at an hour. Applause.
We're at an hour and 33 minutes. To be honest with you,
we lost everybody. Mikey and Ted is still here.
I'll show you let me show you these last items because these are some of my favorite ones. So
Yeah, show us a couple more things, but I'll be honest, I actually have to go soon.
All right, listen. Ted's got to go. We'll do another event.
Yeah.
So you'll have seen pictures of these. It took me years to get the set of them. So we got the
Oh, I love those. I love them.
And the coloured cork stopper.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're the same one. One's painted. Let me do it the better way.
Those are from Germany?
Yeah, from a company called Achat. Achatit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they have the name on the side there, Ringo.
I didn't realize how big they are. They're big.
I know, they're massive, aren't they? They're massive. Your bottle would fall over if you had a cork like that in it, you know.
That's what it is.
But they're the same company that did the guitar, which I think you've got, Mikey, haven't you?
No, I don't have the guitar, man. You mean that brown guitar up on top?
Yeah.
No, I don't have that. I want that. No, that's unbelievable. Where'd you get that thing?
I bought it years ago. I think I bought it from Germany.
Wow.
No, that's a weird item. It's nice. Is it heavy? What is it made out of?
It's the same head, same size as on the cork stopper.
You're right.
And the let me just put it a bit closer for you.
What is it made out of? It looks like wood.
It's resin. It's like a resin type of thing. It does look like wood, but it's like a resin, a hard resin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the back is hollow.
Right, right.
Yeah.
See, these are really special items. They're really special. Yeah.
I can't believe they made so many items.
Pat, I got here the thing you wanted to see. Okay, because you asked me about this for quite a while. There's like only one item I really have that Pat drools over. This is it.
You're going to make my night now. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I love it.
Don't tell me it's no good after this show. No, whatever you do.
It's perfect. Do you want to
you
swap?
Said you saw
swap for that?
This is what you saw, I guess, in one of the collectible books, right?
Yeah, yeah. Has it got anything on the bottom, Mikey?
Yeah, yeah. No, the bottom has, and this is the part where you're going to tell me now it's no good. It has a guy's name, Edward Allington.
All right.
All right.
That's probably the guy who's
the artist. That must be the artist.
Yeah.
Or the person that fired it. Okay.
Do you want to swap? Do you want to swap?
I gotta have at least one thing that you don't have. Okay. You know, that's what makes us share, our stories. You have around 1,000 things I don't have. All right. Now I don't want to drop it.
No, you be careful with it. No, it's beautiful. How big is it? Let's have a look. It's a nice
it's
big
pretty
bag.
big. It's pretty
How
big.
the heck did they ship that? That's the question.
But it's a nice item. Okay.
It is. Yeah.
And I'm lucky to have it, and it's not broken. It's not chipped. It's probably a usable vase. You could see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I know you've been asking about that.
Well, I've never seen it in the flesh. I've seen it in a memorabilia book, but I've never actually seen anybody who had one. So, it was one of those,
at least I have one thing that somebody wants. But you realize I have hundreds of boxes. Okay. Hopefully, there's a few good items left in one of these boxes.
There's gotta be.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can never wait to open my boxes. If I've like this came this morning from Tracks that I showed you with the pom pom, it was open 10 minutes later. I can't have anything in a box. That's for sure.
But if I opened up all the boxes, my show would be over.
What if you open them 6 months later and it's damaged?
Listen. I don't care. Listen, the funny thing is, I know I got 2 things, 3 things. I don't remember what I bought. And then what happens is on one of these shows, when I was doing the notebooks,
Yeah.
I go, I know I have these. Where are they? It took me like 3 months to find them because I'm not organized like you. I got rooms of junk everywhere. Like, I have the shade, right?
Yeah. It's
You've
cool.
seen
That.
that.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good item, right? That's
Yeah.
a
It's a
good
good
item.
item. Yeah. I knew it
I got,
existed, but until you showed it, I'd never
yeah,
seen it. You know.
right. But I saw it. You know what it is? What got me excited? You did have a picture of it on your
Yeah.
Beatlebilia website,
That's right. That's right. On
right?
the website. That's how
So
I knew
how'd
it
you get it
existed.
on there? Where'd you see the picture from?
Oh, so I've been doing that website for what 25 years now. I can't
Yeah,
remember where I got that picture
yeah.
from. It
Don't
might
ever
have been
let that website go down, Pat,
it
because
might have
that.
been on eBay or whatever. It's all backed up. I mean, there's as you know, it's we're waiting until we finish the book, and then we're going to update the website because there's a lot of new things. When
Yeah,
that book comes out,
yeah,
there are going to be some things that you've not seen, Mikey, before. That have turned up over the last 25 years that are original 60s, but nobody knew about them, but they've been in somebody's collection. So you're really going to enjoy the book when you get it.
and Pat, when
We,
the book comes
we're going
out,
to do a free copy as well.
listen, I'm going to take it, but when the book comes out, we're going to help you promote it. Okay,
Right. Yeah,
Mikey,
deal.
Ted, I'm sure Joe, everybody's going to promote that book because it's something we're all going to be able to love and share.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I enjoy the fact that you shared all these items with us tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully you will do this again. Okay.
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
And
feel like there's a lot more to go through.
yeah, if it wasn't like already an hour and 40 minutes,
I know. I knew when I was putting it together tonight for you, and I started putting it together this afternoon, and I had a break when I went to see my wife, and then I came back, and I got back about 7 o'clock, and up till about 15 minutes before we went live, I was still pulling the bits out, and that's just the bits we've seen tonight.
I
Not
know.
all these are. Oh, let me show you one other thing. Let me just
Good.
show you this.
I'm sure all your Beatlebilia Facebook fans are going to be loving this video.
Now, you might have seen these on the group, Mikey, because I have shown them on the group.
Oh yeah. I love it. Now,
Whoops.
Can you see it?
you see, Pat, I saw those on eBay like maybe 2-3 years ago, whatever. I should have gotten those things, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You got that on eBay. I saw those things.
The paint. Let me show you one close up.
Yeah,
If I can
yeah.
get to it.
Yeah, I'll
So for people out there, they're the
no-
look and feel of the bubble bath, but they're not.
They're not plastic like the bubble bath is.
Right.
These are ceramic.
Yeah. And that's why I was telling you on my show.
So I
This
was
is
wondering
the
whether they were
ceramic.
just.
This is the ceramic that was never painted.
Yeah.
This is the ceramic. This is hard, heavy.
Yeah.
And you have it there perfect. It's painted professionally.
And if you look at the back, if you on the other, on the plastic one, there's no guitar strap on the back of the plastic one. It's like in half. It's not a full guitar strap. Whoever's painted,
Yeah, you have a full guitar strap. I don't have that.
Even down to the buttons on the shirt. How good that they've painted them.
Is your guitar strap on the back for Paul? Turn Paul around. I see a strap. Does it go all the way, the painting, or does the thing that's like three-dimensional disappear when you feel it? The middle part.
Yeah,
the middle
it goes all the way around. Yeah, it goes all the way around.
Wow. See, this doesn't have it all the way around.
Right.
This goes here and this goes here, but then there's no strap.
maybe yours is a mold for the plastic one.
I don't know, but it's ceramic like his.
Right.
Yeah, and the strange thing is that the Sokies, of course, you screwed the heads off because that was a bubble bath. These are solid, the one piece, you know.
Yeah, this is one piece
and we wondered if there'd been you know, like a display for the actual Colgate ones, whether they were a display, because they've been stuck on the bottom of something, and it says Colgate on the bottom.
Oh, it does? Wow. I should have bought those things, man. I should have taken those things from you. That was a find. I remember when they were on eBay. You lucky bastard, you. You're unbelievable. You got it from me. Mikey could have owned those things. Well, look, Pat, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you as my Beatle buddy, and I'm looking forward one day to do a live in person with you and come out to see you. Maybe I can drag Ted or Joe, and we can meet up at during Beatle Week, you know. And then come over and we drag you back to your house so you can show us all these goodies.
It'd be a lot easier to do it in situ than it is to pull them all out. That's for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can go to one of those pubs I see you going to all the time.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
We'll have a little pub get together. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drink a little Guinness.
All right. Listen, Pat, stay on, but I'm going to say goodbye to everybody out there. All right. We love you, and
thanks for watching.
Share with you. And Mikey Arugula is looking for that Beatle Holy Grail. And I think tonight I found a few of them. So take care, everybody. Good night.
Cheers. Good night, guys.
See you, Pat. Bye, Mikey.
Bye. Bye.